Hello everyone, this is Dr. Viswanath Aluru, attending physician in physical medicine and rehabilitation at Optional Health in New Orleans. In this video, we will continue with our topic US residency training and beyond. I wanted to talk a little bit about maintaining good relationships throughout residency training. As an intern or resident, it's important that you maintain good relationships with your co-residents, with your senior residents, chief resident, attending physicians, program director, program leadership, staff, including nurses, other staff, because the goal for you is to successfully complete your residency program and successfully fulfill all the requirements to be able to graduate from the program, because you work really hard to get up to this point. Now you should not give up. That's why you have to work with even more dedication through all these years, whether you are in a 3-year program, 4-year program, or 5 to 7 years program, doesn't matter. So that means you have to be well prepared to be able to do your duties, responsibilities. So it comes down to discipline. It's very important to have that discipline first. So you don't have to throw huge parties, or you don't have to bring fancy gifts. They don't expect those kind of things. How can you maintain good relationships? Just by doing things that what people expect you to do. For example, if someone expects you to be there to get the sign out at 5 o'clock in the morning, be there by 4:45. If they expect you to receive the sign out, if you're an on-call intern or resident, be there on time to receive the sign out. If your chief or your senior resident expect you to round with him, be there on time. And be always available to round with your attendings and tell them what's going on with the patient. They want to know some important things, what's going on with the patients. So these are the things, and be on time with your documentation, record maintaining, and be courtesy, be thoughtful, and be cooperative, be respectful with your patients and your family members. Be in good communication with your nursing staff. Tell them what's going on with the patient, what you're expecting them to do. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind, follow every single day to be able to be in good relationship with your co-resident, co-workers, colleagues, everyone in the program, and get the good name that you are a good resident, you are a reliable resident. If you remember our topic, in the very beginning, I discussed about good qualities of a resident. You have to maintain all those qualities to be able to maintain good relationships with everyone in the program. That's very important. And the other important topic I wanted to mention in this video is about work-life balance. So let me tell you, this residency training is a high stressful period, because you're running against time. You have so many responsibilities, you have to take care of so many things in the program, and in a very limited amount of time. And the other important constraint is there is no backup. It's always on you. If you're unable to do something, then they're not going to replace you with someone else, whether it is short term or long term. Whoever is in the residency program, they have to take your responsibility, like an additional responsibility. So that's why it's important that you understand the constraints or limitations of the residency training, and work within those constraints and limitations. Okay, so be able to balance certain things. For example, if you're planning like a family, or if you're planning children, or if you're trying to get married or have children during residency training, that's one important challenge that you have to discuss with your program leadership, your program director. Tell them what you're expecting, because you need to take time off, whether it is your marriage or having a child, because that happened to me. So when we had unexpectedly have a child, I had to go on a paternity leave because we had no help. So, but telling people far ahead of time, explaining them the situation, and bringing everyone on page, because your co-residents, they should be willing to help you out, and you do the same thing if someone else needs help. But again, remember that whatever time off you're taking during your residency, you have to work those hours at the end of your residency training to be able to graduate. Okay, so that's why it's important you discuss your plans, whether it is like life-changing events. It happens to everyone. There's nothing, you can do, but you have to tell them, like, far ahead of time, so they can plan things around it. Okay, they can adjust the schedule, adjust the rotations, do something about it, and be able to help you on time to get you what you want. That's one important thing. The second thing is financial constraints, because residency training as an intern or resident, you won't make a lot of money. So it's important for you to plan, to see where you can save money, so that your goal is to be able to focus on residency training, be able to graduate successfully, at the same time take care of the financial situations, right? When I was in residency training as an intern, a resident, I went through a lot of financial issues. I did not have enough money, to take care of family or the children. So I had to save money, because some of my colleagues, they actually rented apartments in downtown, Brooklyn, Manhattan. I did not. I actually rented an apartment close to my residency program to save money, and I was spending nearly $700 to $800 on my car. I sold my car because I wanted to save some more money. You always have to find ways where you can save money, so you can adjust your finances, balance everything, so you can focus on the residency training. That's another important challenge, right? Time constraints and financial issues, family planning issues, and if you're planning to take your step 3 exam, you need time. If you're needing time to prepare for your exam, that's another important thing you need to discuss with your program director. See if they can give you an additional time for preparation. It's also important for you to graduate from the program. You should be able to clear all your steps before graduating from the program. That's another thing you should discuss. And the most important thing is taking care of yourself, self-care, because it's a high stressful period. You should always get enough sleep. As soon as you go home, try to finish all the work before you go home, and get good rest, good amount of sleep, so you can come back fresh, recharge in the morning. Say for example, if you're on call for the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, that means you have to work 2 weeks straight back to back. So instead of going to like a party, Friday evening, go home and get good rest, so you can prepare for Saturday, Sunday. So adjusting your schedule, focus on healthy diet, keeping yourself hydrated. You never find time, to for a lunch or like a breakfast or a dinner break. Always carry some electrolyte water, some nutritious diet, like fruits or some vegetables or something with you, so you can eat it in between your rotations or seeing patients or clinics. So try to adjust those kind of things. So that's why it's important to have good sleep, proper hydration, proper nutrition, you know and also practice exercise. Do some, like warm up exercise, stretching, like 20-30 minutes. If Because most of the hospitals, they might have gyms, or you can get a gym membership, even 30 minutes, like 3-4 times. Or even at home, if you have some kind of equipment that you at home, just do like 30 minutes every day to keep you energized, motivated, in good shape. Taking care of your health, taking care of yourself, your emotional needs, those is very important, because you have to be present, okay, in the program at all times, because you will have so many responsibilities that you have to attend to when you're in the program. That's why it's important that you maintain good health, good nutrition, proper hydration, proper sleep, hygiene. These are very important things that you need to take. So these are the things that you should focus mainly throughout the residency, with a goal that you are going to fulfill all the requirements, be in good relationship with everyone in the program, and be able to successfully graduate from the program. With this, I'm going to end this video. We're almost towards completion of this video series. I hope you all enjoyed all my videos. In the next video, we will talk about outside rotations, how you can plan like elective rotations. I hope see you all in the next video. Thank you.